So we're expecting RIYADH build as usual?
Yes, this should be the current offlane meepo with, you know, classic kind of power treads into RIYADH.
Me farming a hell of a lot. Are both of these drafts equally greedy? Does one of them have like a power spike earlier? What kind of timings are we looking at?
Both teams can play it extremely greedy, actually. Both are like triple core that wants to farm quite a bit, but the big timings, I mean, probably the biggest one is going to be the like Storm timing when he gets active and starts joining fights, whether it's him just having his Witchblade, Falcon Blade combo and starts running around from lane to lane just fighting. At the same time, though, it comes down a little bit to the rotations from Chen, honestly. It's not really an item timing, it's more where he wants to put his efforts, where he wants to crack open the map with his creeps, how they're going to position it.
Well, I like this from Q already. Early ward down in that southern part of the map. Look out for where the Chen is. I think he blocked one of the camps as well. So he blocks one, sees vision over the other.
Yeah. Grab the Watcher as well while he was down there. Gonna head back out.
I mean, quite often we see this from Doom players. Get some wards down to see what kind of creeps they'll be able to gather for themselves. As we have got double sentry there for snaking. Already prepared himself to have to de-ward and get some early vision down.
Yeah, and we see the Tundra players doing the Tundra item builds. They've been doing this for over a year now. It's like 2 years going or something. The branch team, they love their branches. They love upgrading Magic Stick and getting branches as well. As TB has to upgrade Magic Wand with 3 branches. Doom has upgraded Magic Wand with 3 branches. So both with the same build.
Yeah, first it was Tango and Salve sharing, then it was Mango spamming, now it's wands and branches. They're always finding this little leg up in the laning stage just through supreme itemization and efficiency.
Yeah, it's just efficient stats, and getting those Magic Stick charges early really sets you up to outplay your opponent in the lane when you have a big Magic Stick that can maybe surprise the opponent with how hard you are to bring down.
And probably see 9 grab one in a little bit as well after his bottle. Talon already starting out here with Ollie just running towards the Timbersaw. Throw a couple of spells on him. Sanks are giving it back. And a bit of wave dragging from Medusa, just trying to keep it in front of the tower without putting them in the aggro range.
Yeah, for now, top lane, a lot of trading. Actually, it pulls 2 creeps. He didn't really mean to do that on Saksa. This is not going to help him too much, as now Medusa has a lot of creeps high up on the lane, more creeps than you have down far. So this is a very awkward spot for Radiant in particular, even though both teams have to kind of juggle the creep aggro here. He gets away from it, though. He's going to force the Medusa under tower.
And he does get the D-ward on the large camp. I don't know if Ollie didn't check that the sentry was there for the Lion. He's got a second sentry anyway, so okay. Ollie actually reblocks the camp a second time. There's a lot of expenditure here with the sentry wards being bought out by Snaking, Ollie, Saxa, and really trying to control up these creep camps early on.
Yeah, looking at bottom lane a bit, we see the Meeple versus Terrorblade matchup here. TB so far doing really great in last hits. He's got 8 and 1, has 3 more creeps to kill. So far only missing a single CS. Well, there's another one. A little bit of cast a curse. Never hurt.
Unlucky. Now, what's the big laning stage timing for Meepo now? Is it level 4?
Yeah, level 4. Level 4 is all you're playing for, really. He's got 1 point in Q, 1 point in E. Yeah, put 1 point in Divided Withstand as level 4, and then just kill up the proof as well.
That's a little unusual, right? Quite often we see these lanes really pivot from level 2.
Yeah. Meepo has a slower power spike than most heroes, but his power spike is around his ulti, which gets early. But his spells aren't that impressive before he has ulti. Again, fights for the D-wards here on this big camp. Blocked up by Oli, but again D-warded by Saksa as he centered it up.
A small camp pull. Couple of creeps coming back into the lane. So 23 should be able to hold this in front of his tier 1 for a little bit. 3, 3, 9, and 1. What kind of skill build is he going for? Like, going for aggression or going for greed?
Oh, he's going Scorched Earth. You can't really go for too much aggression against Medusa with Infernal Blade because she has mana instead of HP, right? So the E isn't that strong. Bottom lane we see now Q actually might go down here.
Penitence, the Centaur Courser, chasing forward, and first blood for Snaking.
Nice little Courser, just getting some auto attacks and underestimating the Penitence. Dangerous thing to do. 5-second duration slow. Long duration, and of course having that 20 bonus attack speed. It's very nice, like giving a little bit of power treads to your Centaur Courser.
And Skitter got some good damage on jabs as well. Metamorphosis and that reflection forces the Meepo to salve already. Skitter just continues free farming as Tundra having a pretty spectacular early laning stage. TB doing very well. Timber against that Storm in the mid lane looks reasonably even for now. Nine's hit that point where he's untouchable.
Yeah, this is really looking better than expected for the Chen and the TB. I mean, the lane is very strong, but right now the Meepo Rubik, they're not getting anything done. Q looking for a D ward, but doesn't find it as it goes in. In fact, gonna end up only pulling half the creep wave.
It's so rough trying to move around this lane. Chen, he can play the lane, he can play the jungle, comes out with some creeps, grabs a mud golem for now.
This is also a ton of solo experience for the TB, who's already up to level 4. Well ahead of the Meepo, who's still working on it, halfway to level 4.
It really needs to hit that timing. Skid's pretty far up the lane here, but again, just no real threat to him.
Yeah,
Snaking's back in lane.
He's feeling safe. That's the downside. I mean, TB doesn't threaten the Meepo too much, but I also feel like the Meepo, you know, can't fight for CS that much because of the illusions here. He's just getting out CS'd, and Rubik is falling back to stack Ancients now. He can't really have positive impact on the lane. So this lane did not work out the way that Talon wanted right now. It's definitely Tundra just running the show on bottom.
Snaking. He's coming up top. Double Mud Golem through the Twin Gate. 23 sat about half mana there. 2-1 charges, Ring of Bassi. If they can get on top of this Medusa, 23 absolutely could die. Sax is a little deep though. Blood Grenade. Arcane Curse, and the last words on him. Tries to pop a bit of heal, but in from the back. The Mud Golems are coming. Ollie, Penitence on him. Shard Golems now arriving with even more pebbles and rocks to throw at the Silencer. A little difficult to chase him down with a hero, though, as Snaking is getting battled by the Rubik and the Medusa. Snaking's dead, and a double kill for 23.
Wow, that's not what you expect to happen in the laning stage. Medusa getting a double kill. And meanwhile, 33 was nowhere close to this. The creep wave is just really far back, so he didn't want any part in this, and turned out to a really awkward fight, and Rubik finding a way to be useful in the early game. Not helping his Meepo necessarily, but instead coming up here top, gonna get a kill, and that will put him towards his urn that he's actually buying. So they want the Spirit Vessel against Timber this game.
I mean, 3-3 just cycling through the trolls he's eating. Grabs one for healing, grabs one for Mana Aura. He's got his Vanguard ready, so sitting pretty in that top lane. While 9 in the mid, gonna get defended by Sax's Lion, making sure that Ollie and Q can't get right on top of him. Even Meepo coming across for a bit of a party here with one of his clones.
Yeah, he can always run around with one Meepo and then farm with the other. It's a nice thing for Meepo rotations at least. Storm has a regen rune. TP's bottom.
Skitter feels this coming. The aggression from Jazz there, a little too much.
He didn't sip. He let the regen time out. The hell, man? That's illegal. Regen runes on Storm are never meant to time out naturally. He keeps zipping.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He had a good 5 more seconds on it or something. Could have jumped a little bit.
Oh, farm out a little wolf camp. Still sticking around bottom, but it looks like Tundra have the perfect read on this. They are nowhere to be seen, hiding back in the fog. Sax is going to grab Wisdom Rune after stacking some Ancients. Oh yeah, look at that. Juicy gold ready for 9 to come and take.
Both teams have stacked up Ancients, but it's Radiant with bigger stacks right now. Definitely got a lot of money available. I think you go and take that with Timber here, 9. Just go and get rich, man. Bottom lane, though. They're thinking about not giving it up. I think you should give it up, but if TB wants to defend, they can always try. I don't think they're doing it, though.
Snaking says, nah. I'm going to go top, Twin Gate with my creeps. We can put some pressure on their tier 1. Just let them have this. It's a freebie.
Yeah. Top tower, not being pressured by 33, but he's pulling the creeps into the jungle, farming small camp and the creep wave at the same time, so he's just really rushing towards that Midas. Gonna get it as soon as possible.
What's his courier doing, though?
It's an agent. It's delivering an item. Special package for Doom.
They're standing there, waiting for Doom to come across. Courier got told to sit, and it is very obedient.
Maybe he was baiting with it, you know? Get someone to go on it, doom them.
Come and snap my courier, I dare you. Well, they trade out tier 1 for tier 1. Saxa's eyeing up 23 under this Radiant Observer ward.
Okay, that actually gives away that he was next to an enemy creep, or enemy hero. The fact that
Hurricane?
Tornado was cast.
Yeah.
It's only cast when there's an enemy nearby, so 23. Aware.
Oh, he's got to be. He's zipping onto 9. Arcane Curse on him. They do cancel the Timber Chain jump, so a good move there as Saxa. He's backing up 9's Timber, but the damage will take him down in the end.
That was clean by Mikoto. They didn't actually have high ground vision, so it's a little bit hard there to cast the Electric Vortex perfectly, but he waited for Timber Chain, didn't get fecked out or anything, and just pulled him back. 9 gets punished for being a little bit too far out of position. Speaking of that...
Yeah, Snaking. Trying to be oppressive here, right? Stealing jungle away from the opponent, looking to take over that top part of the map, give 3-3 a bit of free space. Dies and forces a rotation from Talon, but that's a good kill nonetheless.
Yeah, it's very nice for them. They get the Bounty Rune as well, both top and bottom at the same time, so things are looking pretty good here. 4 kills for them. They did remove bottom tower. Map is, you know, evenly balanced in towers taken, but I think they're more active now in looking for kills. At the same time, though, we see Tundra just farming. That Midas coming in on Doom soon. He's got 4 levels in Devour, no point Doom yet, and TB is just hitting creeps with a Midas as well. This is all over greed, man.
Greedy. And 3-3 gonna get punished. Meepo's come in with the help of the Storm, trapping him in the nets. All caught up with the roots and jabs with Q, the stolen Chakram. That's what secures the kill in the end.
Nice pick off. See if they're gonna try and do something more with it, or if they're just gonna back out. Probably just gonna try and play it safe here, get back to farming.
I mean, this is one of those games where we're going to look at the map and we'll see no neutral camp dots on the map at some point, right? Do some Meepo Storm. We're going to farm everything.
I don't believe it. I've never seen it. The map always has some annoying, pesky little dot somewhere, something you can't reach. If it's not a creep, then it's a tormentor, and that counts too, Gareth. If the tormentor is not taken, yeah, I'm not satisfied. Everything needs to be dead.
Okay.
Roche, tormentor, and all the creep camps.
I believe in both these teams' abilities to kill everything on the map.
We need to
obliterate it.
Need to get that TB Manta style, Meepo Manta style, Medusa Manta style, and then just send them all over the place.
Nah, just salt the earth and kill everything.
Sentry everything.
Sentry, yeah. Well, that's the way to do it. Right now, Talon on the aggressive, though, going into tier 1 mid. They're not sitting back and farming. They're trying to push the issue. This is quite early on as well. Like 11 minutes in, your Medusa's joining in fights.
Yeah, Medusa is, well, she's joining in to open the map more. They need to get more farming grounds. This is not sufficient. They need to have bigger maps. So this is very much in her own self-interest here to get access behind this tower. You know, open up the enemy jungle a little bit more.
See, at least Jabs knows what's up. He's got one Meepo out farming some jungle camps. TB's farming that southern part. They're starting. They're working on it. No defense of this tier 1 mid at all from Tundra, though. Very content to clear out the stacks for 9, so he ramps up his farm. And Tundra still looking pretty good in the net worth department, but Snaking's going to get blocked in by his own wolf, caught in the Chakram, which is still held by the Rubik. 9 thinking about turning around and playing here with a mana drain out of Saxa. 23 losing a lot of his effective HP, but they've got the global, and that stolen Chakram just doing so much work from Q.
Yeah, and the silences and the disables, really well done. The way they're, you know, stopping this Timber Chain out. Looks like 9 just cannot escape, and Timbersaw really not having effectiveness here. So did a good job with the 5 heroes that they picked in terms of just being able to control him in the fights. Both the Rubik and Silencer having big impact, but also a Storm and the constant roots as well from Meepo.
Midas, 10 seconds.
33.
Still on cooldown.
Just farming.
Gonna get zipped on. Koto, long go, runs out of mana, Doom thrown on the Storm. 3-3, still surrounded here. Q and Ollie with a stolen Doom.
Oh, wow.
This really is a fun game for Q, isn't it? Chakram and Doom and Timber Chain and Lion Spells.
That was an angry Doom usage by Q there, just making sure this guy is not getting away. I think they would have gone him anyway, but...
You doomed my Storm, I doom you.
Oh my god, look at the amount of gold they got for killing Doom. 33,345 gold? That's a lot of money, Gareth. I know he's farmed, but damn.
You had me for a second there. 33 what?
It's the comeback mechanic. The rubber band is back.
It's more than the net worth of an entire team. Old Talon going to platform in this Radiant Ancient spot. And 3-3. I mean, he's respawned and come back up top to continue farming. But look at who's ready and waiting for him. Fade Bolt, Vortex, drag him back into the damage, trying to Scorched Earth and run away. Makoto, a little bit more mana to play with here. With one short zip, they'll find a secure kill, but Saxo wanting to turn this around. Spike and Hex, reflection from Skitter. Oh, the Finger of Death and the final touches.
Yeah.
It's going to get a stack up as well.
Got it in time within the 3 seconds there. Gets the kill. Very nice. You gotta get that scaling. You know, if you get, you know, Aghanim Scepter on Lion here, you can get some big damage. Big damage. But don't think we're gonna have time for that though. He's probably just gonna try and get his blink. Play the utility. How close is TB now to Manta? Ultimate Orb, 400 gold away.
I mean, how much value is the shard on Lion? Like, after his blink?
Pretty good
Did you
here.
buy it, or just wait for... Oh, TB? Silenced up. No chance to Sunder. Magic Burst damage is there.
Oh, and they're behind Meepo coming in.
Oh, you're right. They've been snared up, snaking. Hand of Midas on cooldown for TB for 30 seconds. I mean, you just buy back. Go and use it.
Yeah, I mean, this Midas, I'm telling you, man, I'm not on board with Midas Terrorblade. I think it's trash. Gareth, I'm gonna say it like this. Anyone who buys Midas and Terrorblade, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Why not get the Manta style? He died. You know why he died? Because he was out of position, farming a dangerous area. You know what could have farmed that dangerous area? More illusions. Make more illusions, man. I don't get it. Teams.
I don't know.
Teams are getting ultra greedy on Terrorblade, who's already a greedy hero. You need to get some stats, man.
I mean, what, we've seen 3, 4 games with TB Midas and they've lost them all?
Yeah. Ramses played it and lost, right? And,
Heritage. I think there was one more, but I can't remember.
Yeah, Kiritic. Well, I know that Jim Park didn't do it. He was a man of honor.
Yes, the Skadi Russia. Well, 3-3 has said, I don't want to be top anymore. 9, please.
Snaking is in danger here. He's gonna go down.
Oh, he sure is. Just relentless from talent. They see a hero, they kill a hero. You show on this map and they just bring the numbers.
Ooh, look at that stolen int on Silencer already at 15 minutes. 20 stolen int. That is quite the impressive number, actually, for a game like this.
Oh, God, he's 2-0-9. I guess it all kicked off with that double kill top, right? Getting Medusa a double kill and being nearby.
Yeah, got going. Actually, this is a game where, as a support Silencer, you can try to just get Hurricane Pike and some Wraith Bands. That's it. He's going for 4 staff now. I actually think he could make that transition, and it's really, really good against Timber.
Roleplay as Enchantress?
Yeah, basically. Oh, Oli in danger.
Well, he's got raindrops to give a bit of protection, but the Finger of Death from Saxa just bursts through the remaining HP he had. Talon trying for a response. 9 bodyguarding, but 23. He's going to join in, and it's not just 5 heroes from Talon, there's 8 of them. Jabs has brought a whole family to come in and help out, even getting the courier snipe as well.
The courier goes down as well. I think Tundra, right now, they just don't have anything going for them. They're just trying to farm, and anywhere they don't go, they can be punished. Hop, they're chasing now with Rod of Atos Meeple.
Yeah, there's the catch, the poof's in. And the global silence, make sure there's no Sunder. He's trying to just physically right-click through the Meepo, the Fade Bolt, a bit of control. The Sunder does come into play, and there we go with the Hand of God. They turn around and kill off Jabs. Tundra finally having some answer to this aggression.
Yeah, that was really important turnaround. And this, they could use the meta to go immediately into Roche, get themselves Aegis to protect them from all these pickoffs. But Talon are coming over. They lost Meepo, but he'll be up in time as well. This is a dangerous Roche. They are committing for it.
Yeah,
they have that penitence. Did you use it? Yeah, there it is.
Pop the Lincolns. Use the penitence.
This is way too late, though.
Coming in, and Ags on Meepo. He's respawning in 10 seconds. 23, straight into the pit with a Stone Gaze. Makoto zips in and out, focusing Lion. Hexed up for now. 23 is doomed. The Medusa trying to get back up to this little high ground of the Twin Gate. At the very least, they've delayed the Roshan take as Makoto snipes out Saxtra in the back. 9 front lining for now, and this Doom is about to wear off. Medusa can still keep slithering forward, doing a bit of chip damage here and there. And 9, he's looking for this kill on Makoto, but he's being kited, controlled. And there's the damage. The high five, not going to come from the opponent. Maybe his teammate will give it to him. But Talon with another resounding victory. Oh, look at him. What a handsome devil.
That was a really nice play, just going in with the Medusa there, charging in, knowing that they can't really commit on her. That's not going to work for them. They did expend a Doom after she used ulti. I think that's one of the worst targets that you can ever Doom, because that only stops her using Manta Style and Mystic Snake and possibly Magic Stick. That's not really big value, man. So Doom being committed, Storm had a free reign. He just jumped in, jumped deeper, and kept going for kills. And yeah, just a little bit greedy with the not only itemization, but also going for that Roche. You know, it looked like they could transition into it, but ultimately the death timer on Meepo was pretty low. He got back to the fight really fast too.
Yeah, he's pretty bloody farmed as well, this Jabs boy.
Storm gets away.
Not caught out.
Yeah, Finger Death was ready there, but they didn't really have the damage to bring him down. A little bit too low.
And they're just falling back. Tundra can't really get a grasp on this map. 23 stealing their ancient stacks. 9 is going to wander up to high ground and meet the full force of Talon.
He can't leave.
No, you just can't. You're stuck in the mud. Jabs, gonna take the kill. How you doing?
Jabs is feeling himself now. Very nice rotations overall. Jabs didn't have the best laning stage, but just running at people, kind of finding them, setting up, and waiting for either Storm or Medusa in this case coming in, and his supports as well. They just bring down people. It's not about solo killing this Meepo. It's all about just setting up, making sure a team has good fights, good vision.
Oh, big steal from Rubik. He's got Devour.
Oh, yes.
How do you play into this? Rubik with Devour. This Meepo with a Jabanim Scepter. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Rubik, Spirit Vessel, and Ether Lens. And tons of big items here for Talon to play with. And Medusa still up at the top of that net worth. Feeling pretty good about themselves.
Yeah, Medusa even hitting high ground here. Probably should be a little bit careful going too far, but really testing the greed level of Tundra here. See if she can just farm.
Makoto, covered by the global. Q, what's he going to steal now? As the Earth Spikes there from Saxa to try and slow down Jabs. This Meepo will not stop going though. Ensnares him up, catches out the lion. Into the totem pole. Mega Meepo, he's here. Waddling back though, a little escape from Jabs for now, just to reset the fight and think about how they re-enter onto 9's Timber. They'll zip in. Spirit Vessel's ready. They've got the catch with the Vortex. 9, a Hand of God buys them a little bit of time, but they're just being chased down relentlessly. 23 with the Stone Gaze and the Ensnares are landing. Another net and root onto the TB with a Stolen Hex like you called out. This Skitter Terrorblade has to sunder back onto Jabs. He's the one with the Aegis though. Even if he dies here, not a big deal for Talon to lose him the one time. And Jabs are going to jump straight back in with the additional army. We'll find Skitter in the back. The Ensnares, no, he's saved with the Pavis there and Sanx's defense of that tier 2. They get Skitter out of danger, kill the Aegis. Talon
still going in. He has Blink. He's chasing the Timber. Wants to catch him.
Jump back. Get over here. Good stun from Saxa. Catches out the Storm. Maybe 9 with a blood grenade from Saxa. They'll try and kill the Storm, but he's alive. Talon just do not lose anybody.
Yeah, they lose absolutely nothing. That was also the fight with Meta, and they're still chasing here. Blink from Meepo, chasing up. He knows Saxa wants to portal out. He doesn't have time, though. He keeps running. All he can do is try and buy space and time here for his team, as he knows the inevitable is coming.
Eventually dies.
Yeah, even a little bit of Delta split towards the end there, trying to avoid getting all his Meepos impaled.
Limit the end of game damage numbers for Saxa.
Yeah, and now Meepo goes top. He doesn't want to give any space for this Radiant team. It's just high-tempo Meepo gameplay.
Yeah, no breathing room whatsoever. He is everywhere on the map. Skitter, no Sunder on him. Does get back to tier 3, but Jab has found a simpler target to kill. The Chen is gone. And Tormentor is up as well.
Easy Tormentor here. Meepo is a fantastic hero to take Tormentor with as well, since he soaks so much of the damage on his clones. Don't really take any damage.
Who's getting the shard from this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yeah. The scaling.
Yeah.
Get that Glimmer Cape out of your quick buy.
Yeah, 25 minutes is coming up. Get some Wraith Bands, man. Start putting points in that W. Honestly, though, this shard is really nice for his Silencer, because now he can silence on his auto attacks. So he can add even more silences into that Timber Saw to mess with him. And it's really bothering him, because he doesn't have magic immunity yet. He doesn't have... or debuff immunity, sorry, as it's called now. He doesn't have a BKB, he doesn't have Lotus Orb, he doesn't have a way to deal with getting silenced. He just has to endure it. He has some status resistance, but that's only 12%.
Yes, it's been a much calmer game for this Timbersaw in terms of what we've seen previously popping off. Zip in from Mikoto again with his global silence, making sure that the Doom and the Chen cannot defend. I'll come in with a quick snipe. Utilize that global Sans ulti, and
Meepo's
now
going.
Meepo, the second wave of aggression. He gets doomed up on one of them, but 3-3 is... He's out on an island here. Nobody from Tundra wants to come and fight this. They've dropped both supports. 3-3, I don't know. He's just standing on a cliff, hoping that he's going to fall off to some safe straw matting underneath, but...
Guess he chooses where his corpse is gonna fall, Gareth. That's about it. Didn't really have authority over anything else. Oh, the mighty have fallen, man. Ruling in hell, too. Yeah, nothing at all.
Wow, Meepo's on the Timbersaw. Whirling Death with that stolen Doom. Yeah,
and
stolen
too, why not?
Chakram. Alright, Q, calm down, buddy.
Q is styling on them this game as well. This game is just completely Talon all over. Like, look at their stats right now. No death on Storm. Zero deaths, 7 kills, 10 assists. And Medusa didn't die a single time. Both your +1, +2 having a perfect game going. Rubik 7, 2, and 14. Silencer. I mean, all of them are just absolutely owning, because I ultimately don't feel like Tundra are doing anything. They went for this Midas on the off lane, Midas on the safe lane, and then also playing a Timber mid, which is not really the playmaker type hero that you expect it to be. It's not like he can non-stop go and fight, and now they get the bottom Tormentor. Meepo Solons it, so that's going to be Shard over on Rubik as well. And he almost has Aghanims. Jesus Christ, he's farmed.
He's massive.
Oh my god, I didn't check his items until now, but look at his gold, dude. He's 1,000 behind the Doom, who went Midas Octarine. What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's involved in... He's 90% of the kills, right? What you said, he's 21 involvement out of 24. Nutty.
Absolutely amazing gameplay for him right now, and he is gonna be a big threat this game. Once he gets the Aghanims, having Shard already as well, feels so good. Mikoto found 9.
Hello. What are you up to? 9? Farming Ancients,
boy.
eh? A lot of magic damage coming his way, and look, 23. I mean, he's just joining all these fights. The Medusa is battle ready. Q to get another kill.
I think this is a great reaction to Timbersaw. Rubik and Storm, and then Silencer as well. Like, all of them, the 3 of them, coming back to that, mentioned it before, but they have ways to catch people. Bottom, speaking of catching, 33.
Meepo! Right on the Doom.
Yeah, why don't you Doom? You know, Rubik will be happy to take Doom again, but... Oh, Saksa, he left base.
Oh no, is he in trouble? Oh god. That's a little awkward.
Just walk down.
I love Meepo's voice lines though. His voice acting is like S tier for me.
For crying out loud.
And they're on the high ground. Glyph utilised here by Tundra just to try and hold them back. Who's out? Is that snaking? Farming? Up near the mines?
Yeah, snaking, he recruited a few people to join their cause, but I think they need more than 4 creeps to turn this game around.
Mikoto running a little low on resources here. Skitter and 9 trying to rebuff the aggression. 23 Savage there with a Stone Gauge. Just going to reset. Not going to finish off the barracks just yet.
Yeah, meta immediately pops Stone Gaze, reset. Even though the barracks is really low, they don't want to fight into meta if they can avoid it. And this is very tough now.
Smoke up, chase out, find a Strangler. Medusa attempting a TP. A little risky here, but Talon, they get out.
Yeah, they didn't have Lion close enough. Lion doesn't have a blink or anything. He doesn't even have Tranquils, actually. He has Windblaze, but that's it. Pavis, not able to catch that.
Yeah, Lincoln's on Medusa helping too.
It's tough as well, because he's the only hero that, you know, you want to send forward to try and catch like that. I guess you have your Doom, but he doesn't have Blink yet either. 27 minutes.
Oh, Q, Finger of Death. There we go. Wicked 6 streak removed. A lot of money. 822 plus 594
that's a
for a Rubik?
1,400, more than 1,400 gold for a Rubik minute 27.
And Chen got it like
and Chen got it.
800 gold.
Well, he's buying a drums for it, you know, but probably not the hero you want to get the big payout on here. That's 4 Midas uses right there that he got paid out.
Massive.
5 even, with the nerfed Midas.
Just hits the jackpot on the slot machine. And 20 seconds to go for the next Roshan. Both teams going to start thinking and prepping about it. You know,
no, I see a cheeky play. I see a cheeky play. The Ogre Magi is coming to kill it. No, he didn't Frost Shield. He could have killed the Wisdom Rune, but he didn't Frost Shield before he walked through the tier 2 tower. He's gonna try and deny the Wisdom Rune.
On the right-hand side?
Yeah, is really well. The creep died. He died to a tier 2 tower because he walked on the tier 2 tower without shield. Unlucky.
Oh well. Gave it a shot.
Top. Looks like the place where both teams want to congregate for a fight now.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes till daytime. Roshan could viably be up right here, right now. It's always interesting to see, you know, how you prep for this. Like, do you set up for top and hope he's ready? Do you get ready to go down to bottom, wait on the twin gates?
Yeah.
Tundra say none of this. We're going mid.
Well, Talon are going to start Roche very soon. Tundra, they just rushed down to try and catch the Meeple, but Meeple pushed one creep wave, went jungle, and now he's pooping away. And now they start Roche. This is very, very clean reaction by them.
And they should have it pretty easily before the time shifts.
Courier dies on the secret shop. This is why I feel using the hotkey on the courier to send courier to secret shop is something I'm never gonna do. I'm always sending it manually because I click for it to hide in the trees. But if you send it with the hotkey, then it just AFKs over the shopkeeper, and then your courier dies.
Yeah.
You can save a courier today, chat. Save it today. Don't do this.
Manual selection.
Oh, cannot save a Timber today, though. I think he's gonna be going down here.
Yeah, even with that Lotus Orb, not offering him enough protection. Skitter sends an illusion forward to watch his friend die.
Cheese over on the Storm, Aegis over on the Meeple. Both of them feeling so strong, and now Meeple heading over to buy his Hex because his courier died, but over there is a little trail of creeps. Could it lead to him? Chen? He's gonna go on the creeps.
That's some free money. It's always nasty for Chen to try and rebuild the army. There is that Scythe of Ice. So top lane pushing a little bit towards Tundra's side. Mid being cleared out by the Rubik. And bottom lane inhabited by the rest of Talon.
I'm watching Chen. Snaking is like staring at an ancient camp. He has a shard in his quick buy, so he wants to be able to persuade the ancient creeps. But if he can't do it, he's gonna beat them down. So he's just gonna start farming here. The only place on the map he can be.
Surely killing off the dragons.
Well, it's better than nothing. Right now, I don't think Tundra can make a move. They're just respecting Aegis, so sitting back, hiding in base. But this gives so much time for Talon to just enjoy full map control.
Yeah, I mean, TB with his hand to Midas, he's been keeping tabs on this top net worth spot. 20,000 for Skitter. The rest of his team, you know, very far behind this Doom and Timbersaw, miles away from him. But potentially, with a high ground hold, Metamorphosis with a bunch of illusions, if Talon go a little too deep, you know, fountain diving and fishing with this Storm and the Meepo, there could be a chance for Tundra.
It could happen, but I mean,
it's a 2% chance.
The Terrorblade has some farm. The problem is Manta
Nice
dodge.
Manta dodge. And now the Storm zips in with the global silence over. Lion gonna get away from danger as Mikoto forced to BKB and now run away with his limited mana pool.
Kiting meta. They're just running away. You know, meta is now used, and this is a terrible spot to be in. I was having a conversation with someone about this recently, how the meta when you're behind. I was actually talking to Sing and Excalibur again earlier today. If you are behind as TV, you force this meta, it feels so awful because the enemy can just disengage. So they're smoking out now, this desperation. They want to get something done immediately, but Roche is already taken. You can't go for the tier 2 towers that easily. And look at Talon, all just moving together. Not gonna lose anyone to this smoke gang.
And just clumped up, poofing around.
This is just the timing as well. Like the moment this meta is over, now it's gone, they're gonna go back to bottom lane and push. And without TB having meta, like you said, the others are far behind in net worth. I haven't actually seen a Timbersaw have like this hard of a game in this entire patch.
No.
He's 0, 9, and 1 on 9. I actually can't remember last time I saw him this shut down as well. He's got absolutely nothing this game.
Oh, it's like you said, you know, counterpicked, itemized against. This Timbersaw has been completely shut down, and oh yeah, hello, Jabs, just going wild solo. He just stuck completely. Lotus Orb with the Timber Chain, trying to get a little bit of room, but the Storm Spirit will close that gap. Meanwhile, pushing high ground down bottom, 23. He's there.
Well, they did see that there are 2 heroes top at least, so, you know, you can try to do something bottom, but you're not killing that Medusa with Rubik behind to toss her back to safety. Global Silence back off cooldown again as well. And now the push is coming in. 40 seconds on that meta.
Lincoln's Manta jumping from Jabs. They see the Lion using this Global Silence to try and pick somebody off. The Storm zips in, looking at Snake King, but Makoto again with his BKB and the runaway. They want to focus buildings instead, just try and claim these objectives. Well, that Metamorphosis is still down and Timbersaw is dead for 10. Maybe now with a stun back on the line and the Chakram on him, but Saxa seems reasonably healthy still.
Yeah, he tried to toss him back, but the stun actually stopped it.
Nets being chucked around everywhere, just Jabs having a punt in it. Mega
Meepo and then blink out.
Look at that. The Meepo's flying around.
Looks so funny, the little swimming animation. He's got a tall tower now as well in this Meepo. Damn, he's stacked.
That's as simple as that.
Get to level 25, make the tower even taller.
It just feels like Talon are like in no rush whatsoever.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want.
And meanwhile, a smoke again coming out here. This could be the move though. Tundra, finding Illusion Rune, they want to take it, but just gonna grab it on Timber for Dispel.
Skitter, this is your moment. Handamidas off cooldown.
Very safe positioning here. Talon reading it excellently. Nobody's pushing on the side lanes, just backing out. They know what's happening. They saw the rune get taken.
Just hold position. Hold the staircase. Wait to see if someone comes.
This is good. Good discipline. They're gonna smoke up now. They kind of wanted to take Tormentor there, but they're gonna go for a smoke move instead. More important, get kills on the enemy.
Next, 9 has showed mid. That gives the opening. Lotus Orb. Preemptive there from 9. Will drag back the Storm with a Vortex and a stun from the Rubik. Getting a bit of chain stun on the Storm, but in the end, Jabs will arrive with a Roots and ensnares. 9 dead for just under a minute. I can see the pings from Q saying next, go another one, ping the Chen, ping bottom lane, go, another target, let's have it.
He's feeling so strong with these spells. Chakram and Impale is like crazy strong power spike.
They do him up one of the Meepos. Yeah, I mean, 3-3's jumped in aggressively on this. The rest of Talon have surrounded him, though. Doom caught in the Chakram, gets back to high ground, but lifted right back into the waiting arms of 23. In the end, he'll fall with no buyback available. Tundra down 2 heroes, and yeah, there we go with the chat wheel lines.
Yeah, this is all but over already. I don't know what they can do. They used meta as well. Half duration down on this Metamorphosis.
Another zip. Mikoto's in. AoE Vortex. The Jabs and 23 overlaying the damage. Oh my god, it's just not a chance for Tundra to stand in their own base.
They just got way too greedy this game. I think maybe they saw this lineup of Storm and thought like, okay, you're playing Storm, you're playing Meepo. You know, it looks greedy with the... Let's just go